seasons, from being an MVP in 2017 to being made to come off the bench in a span of 6 years. The NBA can be a cruel place, and such was the case of Russell Westbrook, where his stint with the Lakers ended in utter disaster. And this is a man who has historically had a triple-double season 4 times, has won the scoring title twice, and is also an MVP who leads the league in triple-doubles as well. But if you look at his trajectory since his eventual move to Lakers city rivals, the Clippers, and then compare each team's respective position in the league standings right now, one can clearly see that the Lakers, despite being more decorated, have continued to falter and languish in the regular season in the 9th spot, whereas the Clippers have been resurgent and currently sit pretty at number 3 in the Western Conference. And that eventually begs the question, was Russell Westbrook really the core problem behind everything that happened, and is it fair to blame him for the failure of the Lakers to win a championship? Let's find out. At the start of the 2021 season, it was pretty aptly discussed by USA Today, where they said, when the Lakers traded for him, everyone knew they were trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Westbrook has never been a shooter. He's also always been the primary ball handler, and he's literally never done anything else. Despite knowing what the Lakers were going to get from him, he was made to start every game in the 2021-22 season, and was then immediately shifted to a bench role in the next season, where he started just 3 games, and coaching changes and a decreased usage rate eventually saw his numbers take a hit, as also rightly discussed by JJ Redick.
For me, I think he was sort of unfairly scapegoated this year with the Lakers. His usage was down, so his numbers were down, and he also had the ball less in his hands because he played with LeBron, so there's going to be a natural sort of decrease in his statistics. On top of that, it was with the Lakers, and there's the added pressure of that and all that stuff.
It's fair to say that Westbrook wasn't the ever-intensive athletic beast he once was, and neither was he the most effective in terms of his passing and shooting, but making him the center of attention amid an already failing and injury-prone lineup was wrong, especially when Anthony Davis and LeBron James played just 56 and 55 games respectively for the Lakers the last season, and keeping these 2 players in mind, along with Westbrook's salary of $47 million for the season, his contractual obligations seem like a bigger problem than his performances and fit with the rosters, especially because this is a guy who is known to be fiercely competitive and has a remarkable work ethic. Moving on, a stark contrast between his time at the Lakers to the current day, when he seems to be enjoying life with the Clippers, is the sheer fact that the Clippers are benefiting from Westbrook coming off the bench and have a more defined role for him, and they've given him a familiar environment with faces like Paul George and James Harden, who have already shared a locker room with Westbrook.
Harden to Russell Westbrook. Looks like they...
To add to that, the coaching staff, led by a title-winning coach, have evidently made the players adjust to their roles, and it shows in their numbers, as reported by Los Angeles Times. Since altering their lineup from November 17, the Clippers are 24-7, tied with Boston for the league's best record in that span. Since December 1, the start of a 9-game winning streak that remains tied for the longest this season, they hold the league's best winning percentage. The Clippers rank 5th in offensive rating, 14th in defensive rating, and 4th in net rating. Since breaking their 6-game losing streak on November 17, they rank 3rd with an offensive rating of 121.7, 13th with a defensive rating of 114.6, and 5th in net rating. That being said, and despite Westbrook finding a new lease of life at the Clippers, it remains to be seen how a star-studded lineup featuring 4 generational talents eventually fares in the playoffs, and whether this lineup is able to lead the Clippers to an NBA title. For now, the weight is off of Westbrook's shoulders, who can just focus on being his best self. And on that note, we come to the end of this video. Do make sure you like it, subscribe to our channel to join our growing community, and let us know in the comments section if the Clippers will finally win a championship this season, and we will see you in the next one.